For 35 years, the Transportation Safety Board of Canada has set the global standard in independent investigations, dedicated to making travel safer across aviation, marine, rail, and pipeline sectors.
Since our creation in 1990, the TSB has completed more than 2,000 investigations, made more than 630 recommendations, and issued hundreds of safety communications. We learn new lessons from every investigation, which fuels our commitment to improving transportation safety in Canada.
The TSB conducted a safety study on the survivability of seaplane accidents, which found that many passengers drowned in otherwise survivable crashes. In response, the TSB recommended life vests for all occupants. In 2019, Canada mandated the use of flotation devices, improving survival chances for seaplane passengers. In July 1995, 2 natural gas pipelines ruptured and started a fire near Rapid City, Manitoba, leading the TSB to issue 2 recommendations. As a result, pipeline companies now have safety programs in place to anticipate, prevent, manage, and mitigate potentially dangerous situations during emergency activities.
On September 2, 1998, Swissair Flight 111 crashed near Peggy's Cove, Nova Scotia, fatally injuring all 229 occupants on board. This would become one of the largest and most complex investigations that the TSB has undertaken. As a direct result of the TSB's recommendations, flight crews worldwide now land as soon as possible at the slightest hint of smoke in the cockpit. Certain flammable materials are no longer used, regulations and standards were also introduced, and crew members are now trained to respond effectively in the event of an in-flight fire. Several improvements have been made to flight recorder regulations as well. Mandatory cockpit voice recorders must now have a 2-hour recording capacity and must be powered by separate generators. 27 years later, the Swissair investigation and recommendations are among Canada's most significant contributions to aviation safety worldwide.
In 2006, the BC Ferries passenger vessel, Queen of the North, sank after striking Gill Island. 2 passengers were unaccounted for, not evacuated, and presumed dead.
Our investigation resulted in 3 recommendations, one specifically requiring that realistic drills be practiced, and another requiring that all passengers be accounted for. These measures have been implemented on passenger vessels greater than 15 tons since 2010. In 2012, the TSB published a safety issues investigation on commercial fishing vessel safety that highlighted 10 significant safety issues in the fishing industry, the industry with the highest fatality rate in Canada. To address these safety gaps, the TSB has made 49 fishing vessel safety recommendations since 1992. 41 of these have been fully implemented by collaboration between industry and Transport Canada.
On July 6, 2013, a train that was parked unattended for the night derailed in the town of Lac-Mégantic, Quebec, releasing almost 6 million liters of crude oil, which ignited into a large fire. 47 people lost their lives, and the center of the town was destroyed. The TSB's investigation resulted in 5 recommendations to Transport Canada, 3 of which related to improved tank car standards, route planning and analysis, and emergency response assistance plans, have been fully addressed by TC and industry and are now closed. 2 recommendations are still active. The TSB remains firmly committed to advocating for change because stronger rail safety means better protection for Canadian workers, communities, and the environment. In June 2016, as a result of its investigation into the fatal helicopter crash in Moosonee, Ontario, the TSB made 14 recommendations, most of which have been implemented today, making flights safer for passengers, for crews, for those who fly at night, and for those who fly by instruments. After the sinking of the Leviathan II whale-watching vessel, the TSB recommended automatic distress beacons for commercial passenger vessels. This became mandatory in 2021, improving emergency response for vessels in distress. In 2022, the TSB called for Transport Canada and the rail industry to expedite the implementation of automated train control systems and to develop and implement formal crew resource management training following its investigation of the 2019 CN train collision and derailment in Manitoba. The TSB's investigation into the Zim Kingston cargo ship fire highlighted concerns about critical gaps in Canada's marine emergency preparedness and the risk posed by a phenomenon called parametric rolling, which led to the loss of 109 shipping containers off the coast of British Columbia. Since 1990, the TSB has issued over 630 safety recommendations, with nearly 85% fully implemented.
TSB's work over the last 3.5 decades has influenced major advancements in transportation safety. While change takes time, persistence pays off. What we do today shapes safer journeys tomorrow.